All right, good morning, everybody. We made it to a Friday here. Let me tell you what I have going on this morning. I do have some trades on. All right, let's start off here with the indices. I am short the mini Russell. I am also short the mini NASDAQ. Let's take a look at the mini Russell real quick here. Mini Russell. All right, I have a target on the mini Russell down to 1804. So I have a resting order sitting on there to get out at 1804. 1819 is going to be my reversal. The short is right here. So this is a nice little short. If it comes up to around 1814, that would be a place where I would want to add on. Let's see if we can get this in here. All right, 1814 for me would be an add-on. So I may add some additional if we come up to 1814. I'm also short on the mini NASDAQ, 130.95 resting order to get out of that. I'm short about right in this area someplace. If it comes up to around 131.70, it's another good area to look to add some additional shorts. Go ahead and we'll mark that. And I do have one stock on. It's BBAI. BBAI.
AMSC.
Looking at BBAI, I have four levels. We've already passed three of them this morning. Don't have a whole lot on, not a lot of size. I'm going to see if we can get it up to here around 328. We're sitting at 306. So I'm going to hold, see if we can get up to 328. And that is it. So let's see. Let's do a quick scan here. CNSL was something I had on my radar. Yeah, looks like that may want to go higher, but I would like to see a little bit more activity. WW was a good mover the other day, but the volume is very light. 7,000-8,000 right now. That could pick up a little bit later on. I'm going to keep that on the radar. OCEA was a nice mover the other day. 132,000 OCEA, but I'm not really seeing anything that I'm excited about on this. Just not a whole lot of activity. Again, I'm looking for activity here too. Lucy obviously had a good day yesterday, and Lucy looks like Lucy wants to come down. So it looks like Lucy's going down. And let's see what else we have. Watching INPX. INPX kind of all over the place. Pretty wild. Let's see. Let's pull out a little bit further. It's got a 5-minute. All right, so I'm selling over here. So big order size up here about 130. I don't really like INPX. Gonna let that go right now, but it does have 30 million already pre-market. Wow, that's pretty heavy. All right. BF RG. Nothing there. These are some of the top gainers right now. MVLA. Ooh, that's going to go down. MVLA is going down. PTPI. PTPI looks like it's going down. MRAI.
BTTX.
Man, I don't see anything there like either. SAI was another one on one of the top gainers, 5.5 mil so far. That looks a little bit better. I don't see any entries at this point, so I'm going to hold off on that. I do see one entry here. All right, let's see if this is okay. So it's going to be right around in this area, 93, 94 buy up to 23. I'm going to take a light position on right now on watching SAI. Haven't pulled the trigger yet. I'm going to wait. Waiting on SAI. Let's like to pull out a little bit on this. Gonna hang tight on SII. We could come down around 382. I'm just gonna hold for right now on SAI, but I am gonna keep it on the radar here. I like to see it maybe pull back down to around 383. I'm gonna put an alert in there just to get my attention if it hits. All right, so the only stock I have on right now is BBAI. BBAI. Long BBAI at 302. 302. Oh. Pretty quiet this morning, not a whole lot going on. Hanging into BBAI. Now I may buy SAI if we can come up to around 412, 414. Actually, I like it here. I'm going to go ahead and put a little bit on. I do have some patterns beginning to set up here. Let me see if I can get it up to, let's see here. I'm going to make an alert here around 4:13. See if we can get it up to 4:13. All right, still short the mini Russell. So this is your 1 minute chart right over here in the center. Oh. All right, this bottom left hand corner, that's a 5 minute. Then we have a 30 minute. Then I'm watching the daily. Target once again, 1804. I'm also short the mini NASDAQ. Target mini NASDAQ is going to be 130.95. Reversal 132.07.5. SII just blasted through 13.
NAJJ.
SAI is just blowing and going. Still long BBAI. Wish I had more on SAI. Still going. But I didn't take a real big position on SAI. I'm gonna go ahead and get out up here at SAI. Out of SAI. Man, that thing just blasted through all my levels. Keep an eye on BBAI. Keep an eye on CXAI, but it looks like it's coming down. Yeah, CXAI is could get a little bounce in here. Keep an eye on that. All right, I'll watch for another entry on SAI. Gonna get in here and try to buy a little bit more of SAI. Not gonna hold this very long. That thing go. All right, out again on SAI, was in, got out. Wouldn't be surprised to see this thing really explode here after the opening bell. Then they could flush it too. Right now, it looks like we may get a little pullback. We'll see. Not a very high probability though of a pullback. Check on my BBAI. I am done with SAI for right now. Still on BBAI. My indices, let's take a look at, I am short the mini Russell. And 1804 is my target. Add on if it comes up here to around 14. Still short I'm sorry, yeah. Let's look at. Mini NASDAQ, still short the mini NASDAQ. 130.95 continues to be my target. And if we can bounce up to around this 131.70, I'll go ahead and I'll add to that short. All right, just hanging tight on this. Mini NASDAQ short, mini Russell short, still on BBAI. BBAI is not doing anything. Still has one more level sitting way up there on 328. All right, so let's take a minute here. Let's go ahead and let's tell you what, let's look at one other thing. Let's look at gold real quick. Okay, so hey, I'm getting a buy in gold. Let's take a look at a couple things here. I kind of like gold, and I'm also getting a buy. So let's do this. I'm going to take a buy on gold. Take a buy on the gold. All right, buying here on gold. Target's gonna be 2038. I'm saying no, 2041. 2041.
XAER.
So that's my profit target, 2041. I'm only going to go up one level on my target, get out. I'll reverse down here at 32. All right, so we're trying to be a little careful here on a Friday. I am short a couple indices. Now I'm long the gold. Traded SAI, nice little trade on SAI this morning. I'm still long the BBAI. If you like this morning show, you can support the channel by subscribing, give me a thumbs up. Also, make sure you hit the notification bell so we can keep you notified of any new videos. If you'd like to be in our email list, we do send out emails from time to time. You can do that. Just go to my website, innovatortradingstrategies.com. And you can just either contact us, get added to the email list. We don't send out a ton of emails, so we're not going to bombard you with emails. You'll be lucky to get one a week. It's just not something I like to do because I know people are busy. And so unless it's important, I don't send it out. Once again, I am a full-time trader. I've been doing this for 40 years. And my focus always is going to be on my trading. And those that would like to learn my method of trading, I'll be glad to teach those that really have an interest. All right, a couple more minutes here before the opening bell. And the thing about being a successful trader is you want to spend time in front of the charts. Even if you're not trading, just watching the action, you get a good feel for the action. Every single one of these different stocks, whether even the indices, they all have their own personality. And you don't have to be trading. I mean, if you're looking at stocks, you're looking at really some basic things. What I look at is I only have a couple things that I look at. I look at my patterns for my setups, and then I look at Einstein, which are these horizontal lines you see here for my targets. And then as far as when it comes to stocks, you want to try to stay with the most active if you're a day trader, because that's where you're going to be able to get in and get out, and you're going to be able to hit those levels fairly quickly. If you want to go further out, you can do that. It's just that it's probably going to last you. You could be in a trade for, could be several minutes, but then again, it could be several hours the farther out that you project. But they all these targets have a success rate of hitting over 72%. And when I say that, what Einstein does is, and you can learn a little bit more about it. There's a little link below every one of these videos. It's more based on like a velocity momentum designed by a very successful trader back in the 80s. So I was not the one who developed the formula. I just added my patterns on top of it. But it does provide an entry. And then if momentum shifts, it provides a reversal in the opposite direction. But the odds of hitting its target before hitting reversal is over 72%. Okay, let me keep an eye on this. Let's see what's going to happen.
SHIP,
AYPT,
CURD, FBRX,
ACER,
NEGG,
CKQT,
ENSC, NOTV,
WBE,
ENSC.
So you get a little flurry there, a little new highs, new lows. The female voice is new highs. The gentleman's voice is new lows. So new highs over here on the right, new lows over here on the left.
ARAB,
WVE.
So we're already out of SAI, and look what SAI did. Wow. That's why you got to be careful when you're trading those stocks that have a lot of, I mean, we're already at 37 million. We just opened up. I'm watching CXAI. It was really active yesterday. It looks like it is moving higher though. So that looks good.
UGRO,
HPGM. SILX. PYXS. PYXS.
You can see CXAI halted.
EYPT. USAU.
Come on, BBAI.
UBX,
BBAI doesn't want to cooperate. Watching BBAI. All right, I'm getting out of BBAI, $36 loss. BBAI, I'm out of BBAI. Just didn't like the action.
PYXS.
We'll wait till it comes down here and then bounces back up. And I'm still looking for that target up here at 328.
PYXS.
I could see BBAI coming down to around 285, which would put it also down here around the heavy buying around 288.
ABOS.
All right, let's watch gold. I think gold is
PYXS.
getting close to my target up here. Once again, 2041 is going to be my target on gold. Let me show you that real quick. So once again, folks, this is the strategy that I've used. I've really perfected the strategy over the last 40 years of trading. It's simplistic. I only have a set of 4 different patterns that I'm looking at. They're universal, meaning that they work across the board. There's no subjectivity about it. It gives me very specific entries and exits. Every single one of them has a percentage above 70% win rate. And also Einstein has over 70% probability of its targets being hit. So the combination of the two make it a very powerful approach. But not only that, it's a very simple approach in the sense that doesn't take a real steep learning curve to learn the process, which is good for a lot of traders, because a lot of traders typically take a year or two of losing before they make any money. And doesn't guarantee that you're going to make money. There is nothing out there that will guarantee you make money. But there are some tools that are better than others and more reliable.
INPX.
These tools have proven themselves out over the last 35 years. And so these tools are good. I know they're good. I know they're reliable. They've been through all kinds of markets. I've been through the ups and been through the downs, and they continue to hold up very well.
USAU.
Oh, come on. All right, watching gold. It's gonna hit target, I think. Let's go back. Let's take a look at everything else. I'm flat on the stocks.
CSSE.
Take a small loss. I did take a small loss on BBAI.
GRPN.
I have another buy up here on BBAI. I'm gonna go ahead and enter it one more time. All right, long BBAI again. Still looking for that 28 target. I think we hit it. Yes, sir. We did hit it.
GRPN. SHIP.
USAU. USAU. INPX. PACE.
Look at IMPX. Not seeing anything on IMPX. Definitely look like it's going lower. WW was another one I had on my radar. WW could have a push. Would like to see a little bit more activity come in here. There is good, Glenn, you're right. I was just thinking about that last night when I was talking to a few of the guys in the room. I think there's going to be a lot of new AI startups. Yeah, Glenn, you're right about that. And that's a good mention. My monitor mentioned that. Yeah, it is. These patterns are adaptive, and that's the key. You've got to have something that's going to be adaptive. I've racked my brains to find these. These are not publicly available patterns, nor is the Einstein formula. And there's not a whole lot of people that I've taught the Einstein formula to. And I am still teaching it, but I am going to eventually take it off the market. And to be 100% honest with you, I'll tell you why, because, well, a little story here. So my son's a paramedic fireman, right? And I've been trying to get him interested in trading for a long, long time. But now that he's beginning to see that, in most careers, even as a paramedic, particularly fireman paramedic, they have a schedule. His is 2 days on, 4 days off. So a lot of these guys, a lot of these firemen, they have second jobs. The majority of them do, because they're sitting around for 4 days doing nothing. Well, he finally mentioned to me the other day that he'd be interested in starting to learn trading. So there's an incentive there that if he's going to take it over at some point down the road, I do want to teach him Einstein, and I'm not going to be sharing it with a lot more people. So when I'm going to take it off the market, I don't know, but I am going to somehow limit exposure to Einstein, because Einstein in combination with the patterns are extremely powerful. And I'm sure you've seen that in these demonstrations I've been doing day in and day out. You've been watching me trade day in and day out. And the advantage to it is, number one, there's no subjectivity. Even if you trade support and resistance, there's always going to be some subjectivity to it, right? Is it going to go through it? That becomes support, or is it going to be resistance as it comes up to that level resistance, right? Sometimes resistance becomes support, support becomes resistance, right? Okay, I'm going to reverse here on this mini NASDAQ. Still long gold. All right, gold did actually hit targets. I'm going to go ahead and get out of this gold. Thought I had a resting order on that. Maybe I didn't. Okay, so I'm still short RTY, which is your mini Russell. And then we'll reverse nice HF1 buy here on mini NASDAQ.
PYXS. P is I.
UBX,
PYXS, ENSC,
All right, let's get a target on this mini NASDAQ. All right, I'm going to look at a target up here at 132.45. 132.45.
JRPN, UAX,
132.45. Let me check my BB. I still have a little bit of BBAI on.
that's that T.
Oh, I do have another target now. I just have, wow, okay. Couple things. $34, $334. BBAI puts me in the green now, and I'm going to go ahead and get out of that. Oh.
MAK,
Come on.
PYXS,
All right. Oh. SAI, we had a really good morning in SAI. Let's look at SAI, and it's just going up, 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 up. You're going to run into some selling, I think, up here, though. Let's see.
MARK,
I see some, looks like you got some heavy buying coming in down here.
MRAI,
I just don't see any setups right now. Mark keeps popping up. Let's look at MARK. 10 minutes to go before the top of the hour. So once again, just a little disclaimer here. What I'm doing here is for demonstrational purposes only. I do not suggest that you mirror my trades, nor anybody else for that matter on the internet. Also, keep in mind there is a delay since we're going through YouTube. If you'd like to follow my trading live without a delay, you have to get into our Zoom room. If you'd like to do that, contact me via my website, innovativetradingstrategies.com. Let me know you want to enter the Zoom room. Also, I am not a financial advisor. I do not give financial advice, nor do I trade other people's funds. So once again, this is for demonstrational or educational purposes only. Always keep in mind that trading is risky. Never trade with money you can't afford to lose. Never, ever, ever trade your own money, live money, until you can demonstrate that you can be profitable in a simulated account or a demo account. Can't make money in a simulator. You're not going to make money in a live account. And some people can make money in a simulator and they can't make money in a live account because there's a whole different set of emotions. Big part of this business is emotions and not getting caught up with a lot of data overload, information overload. It happens to too many people. That's why I like trading a very simple approach. I don't have to make a lot of decisions. It's pretty easy. Is there a buy? Yes or no?
See you again.
Gives me the entry. Where's my targets? And that's it. I mean, everything else is just add on, like watching volume, seeing where the orders are stacked up. Little things like that helps you fine tune what you're doing. But most traders make trading way too complicated. You see a bunch of indicators on some of these charts, chances are they're not consistently making money. Unless they put them up there and if they are now, I'll tell you, if they are a price action trader, and they may just be looking at the indicators to kind of see what the public's doing, which a lot of the institutions do, take advantage of that. But the trade just with indicators, or to try to automate the process, we're not there yet. Can't work. There's too many unknowns that you can't factor in. All right. Well, it looks like I also reversed on my
EYXS.
my mini Russell. A little choppy on the industry this morning, so I was short the mini Russell. I had went reverse, went long. Same with the mini Nasdaq.
UBX.
Was long gold, already got out of the long gold.
MRAI. CYTO. CYTO.
SHIP.
You see what CXAI is doing. It's all over the place. CXAI. Just look at that gap up. Wow. This is a daily down here, bottom right-hand corner. What a heck of a gap. Yeah, I see there is a consumer sentiment coming up here at the top of the hour. Not really sure how much that's going to affect the action. But we'll see. You never know on a Friday. I had a good day in SAI. Could be getting a bounce here on SAI. I like SAI down here around 5. See it come out about 29 again.
The target hit.
I jump back into SAI.
SILX. EYXS.
All right, had a couple targets, one already hit. Next upper level pattern is going to be 539.
MARK.
All right, we hit our upper target on the mini NASDAQ.
EYXS.
Still on the mini Russell. Oh, I need to get a target on that. I did not give us a target on that mini Russell. Let's run Einstein here. Let's see what it shows. All right, looks like 1819 gonna be a target. No, make that 1824. 1824.
SILX. EYXS.
All right, that's gonna be the profit target up there. No, actually, we are short. No, 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 no. We did not reverse yet.
Reverse sell.
We did not reverse. Okay, I think I'm getting a setup here on gold.
EYXS.
All right, we're still short RTY. We never reversed. Still short RTY. Still looking at a target of 1804. Let's look at our RTY. I'm going to reverse at 1819. 1819 would be the reversal. All right, that's going to be my reverse buy. All right. And I heard gold go off. Let's see if gold has a setup. Gold did have a short, but too busy, missed it. All right.
HCDIP.
AYPT.
Well, guess what time it is? We are sitting at the top of the hour. Thank you, Glenn, for what you do. Thanks, everybody, for joining us this morning. We're going to continue on for the next 2 hours, continue to trade. Been choppy for me in the indices. Been done, did good in gold, done good so far in the stocks. All right, that's it. Everybody have a great weekend, and hopefully we'll see you first thing Monday morning. Take care.